What's up, everybody? As you can see, I got an empty, messy trailer around me. No motorcycle in here. I'm on my way to pick up Kesha, my track bike, and then heading down to Georgia, Roebling Road Raceway, track day weekend.
Send me to my grave.
Let me tell you about this little lady in my life.
Send me to my grave.
Relationship. Since neither of us ever really agreed
Yes,
on it,
yes, yes.
but I love her though. And I think she
I
loves
gotta
me.
speak me.
But you know how relationships go. Now check it out now.
I just picked up Kesha, my track bike. Ended up having to pay for a new set of wheel bearings as well as wheel spacers. Kesha is a 2004 Kawasaki ZX6RR, but she's actually got a 05-06 swing arm and 05-06 wheels on there. But last year when I was at New Jersey Motorsports Park, I only made it maybe 3 laps around the track before back wheel just started wobbling like crazy, and pulled off, went back to the pits, found out that the wheel bearing was definitely foobarred, and she was out of commission for the rest of the track day. Luckily, I also had Whitney, my street bike, with me, and ended up riding Whitney for 2 days, and she did awesome actually in the track environment. So I just picked up Kesha, I just loaded her up in the trailer, strapped her down, I got all my gear, I got plenty of snacks, thanks to Yan, and I'm getting this trip going right now. It's about 7.5 hours from Brooklyn to Norfolk, Virginia. I'm stopping in Norfolk, gonna holler at my boy Jade, maybe hang out with him for a little bit, maybe see some other people, I'm not sure. But basically just halfway, Virginia Beach, Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia. I'm gonna hang out, drink a few beers, and then keep going on my way the next day. As soon as you cross a certain line from going north to south, you start seeing Wawas everywhere, and it's the most beautiful thing ever. So, I haven't really been in Delaware that long, but I keep seeing these Wawa signs and I gotta stop. It's hoagie time. Shorty BLT with jalapenos and chipotle sauce. Pretty good stuff.
Thirty or 50 psi, right? And you don't have to worry about building 50 psi out of 50 psi, right?
Right.
Right.
Shut up, Jade. Don't even say nothing. That's right, just sit there just like that. Last night, I made a stop in Virginia. I kicked it with two of my closest homeboys, JD and Jade, and it was just really good to see those guys again. I actually went to automotive school with JD. Jade was a fellow car enthusiast that met me through like an online message board. So we've been real tight since like 2002, 2003. And JD and Jade, actually, they're some of the best techs that I personally know. A lot of the guys that I went to school with actually, still work in the industry, and they do really good work. I hope JD and Jade actually, in the future, maybe now that I'm back stateside, can like hook me up with some footage of things that they're involved in, projects they're doing. JD actually works at a restoration shop. At least I'd say it's pretty safe to say it's a restoration shop. They do a lot of classic cars, a lot of muscle cars, just everything from rust repairs all the way to like engine builds and everything, really. From what I've heard, they do pretty good work. The pictures that I see on Facebook looks amazing. So I'd like to get JD to actually work on my GTR for me. Ever since I came back stateside, the Skyline's been just sitting, just collecting dust basically, and I need to get motivated to bring it down to Virginia and drop it off at his shop. So hopefully in the future, when I can get around to it and I'm not so busy doing motorcycle stuff, I'll share with you guys the adventure of bringing the car down to Virginia and get some updates on that project as JD works on it. We'll see. Right now I'm in North Carolina. Just stopped to get some food, maybe even take a nap. I'm gonna make a little side quest before I make it to the track. I don't have to be there until tomorrow night. So, buddy I used to work with, Brian, he lives maybe like 3 hours away from the track in Georgia. I did a little reroute on my trip, and I'm gonna stop by and see him for a little bit this evening. Maybe stay around his area. I'm not really sure. I don't have a set schedule or set plan, but he's also a rider. I know when we worked together, he actually had two bikes at the same time, R6 and a Yamaha something. I forgot what the other one was. It's more of a sport tour / adventure bike. But yeah, maybe if the weather's nice down there, if he's still got both bikes ready and registered, maybe we can go for a ride. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Sometimes I try to power through a road trip and just get wherever I'm going as soon as possible. This is not one of those times. I'm stopped in South Carolina now because I need to take a nap. I am so tired. Monday, I rode my motorcycle from New York to my parents' house. Then Tuesday from my parents' house to New York. And then Wednesday, I drove the van from New York to Virginia. And today, Virginia all the way to Georgia. I'm just tired. I didn't really stay. I stayed up all night last night, honestly, chilling with Jade and JD. So it's nap time. I think 1 hour to do it, and then get back on the road. I'll see you in an hour. Well, I made it. I'm here, Roebling Road Raceway. I couldn't even tell you how many hours it took from start to finish, but I finally made it down here. It's Friday evening around 6 o'clock right now. So all I gotta do is basically take the bike out, get it ready to roll for tech in the morning, and then lay out my stuff to wear tomorrow, maybe take a shower, take a nap. I'm here, baby. I'm ready to go. Let's get this party started. Day one, step one, tech inspection. Basically, I just got to bring my bike over to have some technicians look at my bike and make sure that it's safe to bring out on the racetrack. They also make sure that your gear is safe enough to be on the racetrack. So you got to be geared up for tech inspection. Just got done with tech inspection. Everything's good with the bike. It's not just wait around for the driver's meeting.
Listen, I totally did.
Yeah.
But I'm Joe, by the way.
Hey, I'm Josh. Nice to meet you, man.
Where you from?
Actually, I drove down here from New York. Yeah.
I did something like that last year.
I've already finished my first session of the day. We went out there at 9:20, and it's a 20-minute session each, so they do advanced, intermediate, novice. I'm in the intermediate class, so I went out at 9:20, ended at 9:40. It's a pretty interesting track, honestly. A lot different than New Jersey Motorsports Park. This track actually doesn't have a whole lot of changing elevation. It's relatively flat. You can kind of see around everywhere as you're going around. It's fun. The bike's responding really well. I'm just trying to get a feel for the track right now. I'm going to try and actually get behind one of the N2 coaches and follow them around and just kind of get an idea of their best line for the day. I'm going to start with that at least.
I thought my buddy Brian was going to be able to come out here with me if I gave him enough early notice, but he doesn't have a suit. Maybe some other things too. But that's okay. I already made a friend. I'm pretty sure his name was Joe. Let's see if he stops me for my camera. That was a pretty good session. My legs didn't actually get as tired as they did before. Stretch, kids. Stretch before you go on the racetrack. Run a mile. Get warmed up. I did not.
Come on, yeah, come on. It's like that. It's like that. Come on, yeah, come on. It's like that. It's like that.
So we've been through like 4 or 5 sessions now. Day 1, Roebling Road Raceway, and I think I'm definitely getting faster, but after we came back from lunch, everybody seemed to turn it up like 10 notches. The same people that I was like pacing and staying on, maybe even, you know, finding little holes here and there in their lines, they are killing it after lunch. So I need to step my game up. I really wish there was a coach that I could lock onto to kind of like show me their line. I still haven't really found somebody to do that yet, but I'm having fun. I feel like I'm getting better, and that's really what it's all about, honestly.
3 hours later.
That concludes day 1, Roebling Road Raceway. Overall, just an amazing experience. If you're a rider and you're really serious about riding, you're really serious about improving your skills, this is the place to do it. I mean, there's other things you can do, you know, parking lot pimping, improve your skills there too, just low speed maneuvering, but honestly, any sport bike rider will tell you, hell, even most cruiser guys will tell you, you know, the fun is in the twisties, even if they're just cruising, not going for lap times or whatnot. So coming out here actually will expose your weaknesses. Hopefully a coach will actually catch it before you end up hurting yourself, but if you're willing to step out of your comfort zone and ask questions and just try something new, this is a great environment. Any track day experience is a great opportunity to improve your skills. I know I didn't mention it this video yet, but I'm here with the company N2 TD. I think the full name is N2 Trackdays, and you can find their events at, and basically you just go through, you know, look at their schedule, see what track is nearby you. Most of the ones I think I've seen are East Coast, so anybody that's out West or Midwest, I'm not really sure what they got for you, but as far as East Coast peoples, I know New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Georgia, not really sure, Pennsylvania, I'm not really sure of any other places, but like, give their site a look. I'll actually put a link to their site down below in the description, so you can check them out and see what events are going on, see if you want to get involved. But yeah, man, like, day 1 done, I'm tired, I'm sore. I didn't get any like one-on-one anything from a coach today. Tomorrow I'm gonna actually just kind of grab one, tap one on the shoulder and be like, hey, follow me, or hey, let me follow you, and see what I can do. Also, I think Kesha might, I don't know, Kesha feels kind of weird over bumps. And I know that the fork seals were showing some signs of leakage, so I need to look at that before the sun goes down actually. I don't know if my fork seals are blown out or what, but I don't know, something feels weird about it. I don't remember Whitney, my street bike, ever feeling so like bouncy on little imperfections on the road. So I need to look at that, or have somebody else look at that. Anyways, I'm gonna end this here. That dude Joe that's next to me, he's actually on Instagram too. I'll throw up his Instagram so you guys can check out his page, see if there's anything interesting about this track day from him. He was talking about unloading his truck and actually going out in town to get some food tonight. So if he does, I'm gonna try and tag along, see what kind of restaurants there are here in Bloomingfield, I guess. I'm sure it's nothing crazy, but anyways, I hope you enjoyed day 1. Stay tuned for day 2. Let's see what happens. Thanks for watching my video for day 1. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like my content, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'm actually also on Patreon, Instagram, all by the same name, Gymkhana Josh. So look me up. Try and help out, contribute to the channel if you want, or just keep watching the content. That's cool with me too. And as I always say, leave this world better than you found it. Take it easy.